Hello, my name is M.K. Reddy and in this video we will be discussing about removal of Supreme Court and High Court judges. We will try to understand these provisions with respect to the removal of judges. First and foremost is constitutional provisions. What are the various constitutional provisions with respect to the removal of judges and procedure and the role of presiding officer, and most importantly the kind of work, how investigation will be done, and what will be the composition of Judicial Investigating Committee, and we will also see the voting that is required in both houses of the parliament, that is in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and we will also see whether any judge has been removed from his office since independence, since the commencement of the constitution, or over 70 years of independence. So we'll try to understand the first constitutional provisions. As you could see on the screen, this procedure of removal of judges is mentioned in the constitution. The answer is no. Constitution does not, in the original constitution, not having the provisions with respect to the removal of the judges. However, a judge may be removed from office upon a motion adopted by a parliament upon the grounds or on the grounds of proven misbehavior and incapacity. This is the constitutional provisions with respect to the removal of judges. So, and constitution also says, Article 124, Clause 5, empowers the parliament to come up with the procedure of removal of judges and what kind of the investigation and what will be the voting required. So, this Article 124, Clause 5 empowers the parliament to come up with a procedure and laws. So, using this power, Parliament came up with an act. It is called as the Judges Enquiry Act of 1968. This act provides so much of clarity and about regarding the procedure of removal of the judges. So, this Judges Enquiry Act provides so much of information with respect to the removal of judges. And the first and foremost provision is resolution. Which house can pass this resolution? And as per this act, either house of the parliament can initiate a resolution of motion, resolution or motion to impeach the judges in either house of the parliament, which means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are having equal powers with respect to what? Removal of a judges. So, if it is introduced in the Lok Sabha, there should be 100 members supporting that resolution. If it is introduced in the Rajya Sabha, there should be 50 members supporting the resolution. So, after that, there will be a Judicial Committee which will be set up by the presiding officer. Per se, a resolution is initiated in the Lok Sabha. Resolution is what? Initiated in the Lok Sabha. 100 members supported it. And most importantly, presiding officer accepted that motion, and he will set up a inquiry through committee, and it is called as a Judicial Committee. This Judicial Committee will be consisting of 3 persons, as you could see on the screen. One will be the chairperson, and he will be the what? Sitting judge of the Supreme Court, and there will be another sitting judge of High Court, and there will be eminent law expert. This committee will be consisting of these 3 law experts. This committee will try to examine the charges, and they will hear the voice of the concerned judge, and after thorough investigation, they will submit their report to the initiated house. For example, it is initiated in the Lok Sabha, so this committee will submit their report to the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Then there will be voting in the Lok Sabha, and there will be a requirement of special majority, that resolution has to be passed with the special majority. What special majority? That is 2/3 members of the House present and voting, and majority of that membership. So, after fulfilling this special majority, so then the Lok Sabha passes removal of a judge through special majority. This will go to the other house of the parliament, which is Rajya Sabha, And if Rajya Sabha also passes with special majority, then the President of India, President of India will remove the concerned judge from his office. And most interestingly, so far no judge has been removed. There were instances to remove the judge of the Supreme Court. And recent most is in 2018. There was a motion to impeach the then CGA, and in 1970s also there were various motions. However, successfully so far, no judge has been removed. So I hope you understood the removal of the judges of the Supreme Court and High Court.